In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys all the locations of all the new bosses and mythics inside of Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2. First off, we're going to be starting off with a brand new boss who's just above the old covert cavern location on the blimp. Now this guy is pretty crazy and he has a brand new ability, a brand new mythic, and he's quite difficult to eliminate. His name is Huntmaster Sabre and he's located on the blimp just above the covert cavern location. So if you head down here, you will find him and he's quite difficult to eliminate. So let me give you guys some tips on how you can take him out, and we'll be trying out his weapon and showing you guys the other boss is around the map as well. So Huntmaster Sabre's up here. You can simply go into him and start trying to attack him, but he has this crazy spin ability which is very similar to Wolverine's. So you don't want to get too close to him because he does a good amount of damage. And bear in mind, you can't build currently inside of Fortnite for the next 9 days or so. You won't be able to actually build to defend with bullets. So standing still is your best option, but he does get close and do this spin attack. So make sure you do move back when he does get a little bit too close. But if you stand at a good amount of distance, he won't be able to hit you. And by standing still, he never hits his shots. I'll demonstrate that further with another NPC in the future. But the new sprint mechanic will allow you to kind of get away from him a lot quicker if you need to, and you can take him out. I'm just taking my time now. I could easily eliminate him, but I just want to show you guys the teleport that he does. He does that random teleport. But once you eliminate Huntmaster Sabres, you'll get his thermal rifle, which is kind of neat. It's a brand new mythical item. It's basically an upgraded version of the legendary version of the new thermal, and I do really like it. So kind of cool, decent fire rate, decent weapon, and if you like thermals and if you like taking out bosses, he's going to be your #1 to take out so far this season. Now he isn't the only boss on the map. There is another boss inside of Fortnite, and that is actually Dr. Sloane. She's returned to the island and she's located just outside of this blimp over here. Now what's really cool about Dr. Sloane is she's located on our left by the giant drill, and you'll find her over here. You can see Dr. Sloane just up this hill, and if I run up just like this, you'll actually find her just here by this drill outside of Tilted, and she still has her old ability. Look, I'll ping her with the rifle, and you can see she still has her old ability with the other 3 appearing. The best thing to do though is hit her before she does her ability, because sometimes the health bar will show above her head, and you can track which one is the actual doctor. Unfortunately, I got absolutely beamed there because I was moving, but I've got another tip. If you want to use this to take out the doctor, it's super awesome. So I decided, you know what, let's go and grab a tank, guys, because why not? Why not grab a tank, try it out? This is my first time trying out a tank. I am currently on my Xbox as I'm recording this because my PC is in a 3-hour queue to get into the game. But here I am in a brand new tank, and you can see it's absolutely awesome. We'll take out these IO patrols. For some reason they left their tank. I don't know why they left it, but they just did. They were just stood by a car for some reason. But we've now got a tank. We're going to take this over to Dr. Sloane. As always though, if you guys are new around here, don't forget to tap that subscribe. Roughly 98% of you guys watching aren't subscribed. And as always as well, to support me further, don't forget to pop in code POST to your item shop. That's POST. Pop it in, guys. It'd mean the absolute world to me. Thank you everyone considering to use code POST in your item shop. It means a lot, guys. That's POST. I'm a hashtag Epic Games partner. Enter it in to support me further before buying the battle pass. Thank you. So we've now got our tank, and we're now going to be going over to the doctor and see if she can handle one of her own tanks. Will she be able to destroy it, or will we eliminate all 3 of the Dr. Sloanes? So we're heading over. Let's see if we can find her. She's over there by the big drill, so it takes a little bit of time. The tank's not the fastest vehicle. It does have a boost ability, but that does use up some of the fuel, so you've got to be a little bit careful. It also has a turret on the top as well, and a few stations for other people to sit in, but obviously we're not going to be using them. We're just going to be using the tank as a whole right here with the thermal zoom in and see if we can take on the doctor. So nice little hit on the doctor there, nice little 120, actually cracking her shield because we did do a little bit of damage to her before. So we've got a shield down. Now I've got to hit her with the big bullets. So let's see if we can hit her and take her out. Nice little shot coming in. Unfortunately, we missed that one there. Let's aim it again there. Ooh, nice little triple damage there on all 3 of them. Still not eliminating her. She has full HP here. Obviously, Dr. Sloane's one of the most powerful bosses we've ever got in Fortnite, so dealing damage to her can be quite difficult. But we took out one of the clones. Another one of the clones goes down, and it's the final doctor, and unfortunately, she takes down my tank, so I had to exit it there. Let's see if we can take her out, though, with the SMG. A little bit difficult on my Xbox because the sensitivity is different from my PC, so I am missing a few shots, but that's okay. I'm just going to stand still, hip fire, and do a decent amount of damage, because obviously when you stand still, bosses have less chance of hitting you, which you can see there. And we actually gain access to the brand new Dr. Sloane mythical striker burst rifle. So it's a new version of Dr. Sloane's rifle. This is the 3rd weapon she's ever had in Fortnite, and now you can get access to the new mythical weapon as well, which is the Dr. Sloane's striker burst rifle, and it has a red dot sight on it, just like an upgraded version from the legendary version in game. It's pretty powerful. The fire rate's quite slow. I don't think it's as good as her original mythics. My personal favorite one is the, I think it's the first mythic she ever got, the free burst, was amazing. Not the pulse one, just the free burst one, which was amazing. So I love that one, and I really wish they added that back. But this one is kind of similar to it, but I feel like the fire rate's a little bit slower. I don't know though, that's my opinion. Maybe you guys will be able to let me know if it's actually any good, this weapon, by trying it out. But yeah, it's quite awesome. You can obviously sprint around the map as well. But I generally don't think many people are going to be challenging her because you can't build currently inside of pubs. And finally, the foundation boss is back in the game. However, there's a little bit of a twist to him. He's now no longer a boss, and I'll show you guys that as we begin to dive in. He's also no longer located in his usual spot. He's now moved to where the scientist's second spawn location was, inside of the main sanctuary building at the back side. You can see I've marked it here on the map. His name does pop up here in the battle labs. We're going to load in and show you guys where the foundation is located and exactly how you can eliminate him if you want to, what you get from eliminating him, and also what he actually sells now, because he has actually been turned into an NPC. However, he still has his same weapon and his same damage, which I'll show you guys here when we do actually meet him and when we get to him. So I've grabbed myself a shotgun. I've also grabbed myself some C4 to take him out. That should come in quite handy, hopefully. I don't know. He's got a lot of HP, who he did have. I don't know if he still has or not, so we'll find out here if he's still as powerful. We'll open his chest, see what we get. Nothing too major there. We'll leave that SMG. We'll take the Ranger though. That'll come in quite handy. And yeah, I think we're pretty much set. We'll take the C4, we'll pop it on the floor, and there he is, the foundation. So we'll detonate these in a second. Let's just see what he has to offer though. You can see Storm Scout, Shockwaves, and even one of the chugs, which is nice. But we've obviously got to take him out. So let's get in position. We'll detonate that. That does pretty well. A little bit of damage to his shield, and it looks like he's still got his full HP and his MK. Now, luckily enough, I can build on Battle Labs, and honestly, I would never recommend doing this here in a public lobby. Reason for that is obviously because you can't build in public lobbies now for the next 9 days. But while this was taking place, I thought I'd switch over to another clip of mine just to prove to you guys that Gunner is still a boss inside of this season. And he also still contains the same mythical item. You can find him in his classic location inside the Golden Cabin. And he still is here as well as the boss. Into taking out Gunner, and you really do like his SMG, then maybe this one could be for you. You see just over there we've got Gunner. After a little bit of time to shoot him from the distance here, I did manage to get him a little bit closer to me so I could simply take him out. Gunner was quite a powerful NPC last season, or boss should I say, so do be careful. He wasn't the strongest foundation and definitely not as strong as some of the others on the map, but he is pretty strong, and if you get him in the right position, you can just take him out just like that and get the elimination on him nice and easy. Pretty easy done. Gunner is down, and you get his mythic and his card if you want to use it. So that's going to come in super handy for anyone that accesses the vault inside of obviously Covert Cavern. If that is you, then maybe Gunner is still one of your main bosses to take out, especially if you want that free loot from the vault. So yeah, really awesome to see the Stinger SMG is still in the game right there in front of me. Back over to Foundation though, you can see I've almost eliminated him on this side over here. Once we take him out, we're going to find out if he drops his MK. Will we get that mythical item which we got last season, which is probably one of the best items ever in game we've had as a mythic. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like you are going to get that if you do take down Foundation. You do get the purple Epic Ranger, which is not the mythic that we're after. That's a little bit sad.